Bobby DeNiro. Bobby DeNiro can't let a good opportunity to shit on Donald Trump get away from him. With this no kings thing that went on, he made the rounds for some reason to MSNBC. Now, MSNBC is dead station walking. Dead station walking here. We got a dead station walking. At the first of the year, they are changing into MSNOW. And the staff and everyone's going to be fired. They're going to go to some format that's really inexpensive. They will no longer be affiliated or connected to in any way NBC. A lot of what they got was from NBC News. They were able to get video from them and reporters from NBC. And now they will just be this MS Now. And you think people aren't watching now, which they aren't. It's going to be a real sad, pathetic thing until it just disappears altogether. So DeNiro is on there, and he actually was trying to say that the news, the mainstream media, gives Trump too much airtime to put out his rhetoric and nonsense and bullshit. And the mainstream media is by far liberal. The only time they do talk about Trump is when they're lying about him or trying to get him imprisoned or what have you. So I don't think DeNiro really understands the dynamic between the mainstream media and Donald Trump. They're doing him no favors. But he's old guy. He's old guy. And he doesn't understand. And he doesn't understand that you're not supposed to use potty mouth on MSNBC. But let's watch a little Bobby D.
Trying to signal to the people they reach, and I'm certainly not reaching those people on this program, but maybe through little sound bites and this and that, and the internet and so on. They're trying they're used to seeing Trump do his stuff, and they talk and they listen, and that's the truth to them because they don't listen to anything else. It's somewhere way out in the Midwest, somewhere out in the out west, in certain places, the rural places. That's the truth because he gets the airtime. And I think that we need more airtime, just more push against and not. I wish that you can't do this in some ways, but that the news media could find ways to kind of ignore or tamp down nonsense from Trump. It's just total nonsense. But those people out there listen to it and assume if it can be on the air and it's out there, it's the truth.
Mr. DeNiro,
trying to signal to the people.
Ignore or tamp down what Trump is saying. Hi, this is Anthony Cumia.
Hello, I'm Gavin McInnes.
And together we're Compound Censored.
And we would like you to subscribe with this deal using this promo code right below me right now.
Do it, because it's very entertaining. Censor? Is that what you mean, Bobby? You want to censor him? That's really what you're saying. Censorship. He doesn't like that Trump gets to say what he gets to say. And he wants more mainstream media censorship. What do you think's been happening? What are these mainstream media news stations that are letting Trump just speak unfettered to his supporters without any pushback? You wish there was more pushback? Do you watch mainstream media at all? It's all they give Trump is pushback. They've never looked at anything he's done, no matter how successful it's been, and given him the nod. The like, oh yeah, that was pretty good, Donald. It's all pushback. It's all lies. This guy is so out of touch. And then the Midwest, what is the he honestly believes, like many liberals do, that the only people supporting Donald Trump, are these Midwest Okies from Muskogee that just somehow on their ham radios out there are able to get Donald Trump, and they hear him and go, yep, that's our guy right there. I listen to Donald Trump and I believe everything he says, and the Midwest, they hear what he says with the internet. What are you talking about? Every state, even shit states like New York and California, have an unbelievable base of support for Donald Trump. He won the election, not from votes from people in Iowa. Nationally, he won every swing state. But they live in such a bubble, in such a myopic little bubble of people that agree 100%. And it's worse with someone like Bobby D, because he lives in a bubble in a bubble. That's right. You know, the bubble that liberals live in, he's in that bubble. But within that is this Hollywood celebrity bubble, surrounded by yes men. He can't possibly have a wrong opinion about something or a wrong conclusion that he's drawn about something. And his lifestyle, he doesn't have to pay attention to what's going on in this country because it doesn't involve him. He's a celebrity. So he goes on these news shows, and you can really tell how stupid he is. He isn't good at communicating. If a writer isn't dumping words into his head, he don't know what the fuck to put out of his mouth. He's very confused all the time. And it's worse now because he's old, so he has this doddering cadence. And this, where he's like, the internet. Like, oh, really? You don't even know what the internet is. So it's embarrassing. There's another clip of him. Here he is talking on the same interview or whatever this was, MSNBC, talking about ICE, Trump and ICE and illegals and whatnot.
I like what Letitia James is doing. She's fighting back. She's saying, fuck you. I'm sorry. This is where we are. She's saying, this is it. I will not be taken down by this person. I am not afraid of him. And God bless her for that. Mm-hmm. And that's how other people have to be. I saw a thing about ICE going in and getting some lady, a black woman who was saying, she was really on. I was on the news. I was watching it yesterday. Somebody sent it to me. Mm-hmm. She laid it in. And those guys, those ICE guys, they knew that she was right. And they better not mess with her. And that's what you need.
Sassy black woman.
I've had enough. Why don't you date her? And we've all had enough. It's right in front of us. People have to stand up, do it nicely, peacefully, and all that. You don't want to give him an excuse to do what we all say he would want to do, and call it the Insurrection Act and all that. So
do it peacefully, because we don't want him to do what we think he'll do. Oh, what you think he'll do, as opposed to the left doing what we know they will do and what they've done. Resort to deadly violence against conservatives. Take a couple of pot shots at Donald Trump. Really? This is how they believe what they see. It's right in front of their face, but they twist it around. Don't give Trump any excuses to enact the Insurrection Act. What? You're the ones shooting at people. You're the ones assassinating people. And what? I love Letitia James. She's gonna the same Letitia James that ran on a platform of I'm going to get Trump before any crimes were even brought up. The attorney general decides, yeah, I'll find something. But she's brave and not afraid. For what? I guarantee you she would have been left alone on this mortgage thing if she hadn't specifically gone after Trump. They probably would have just left her alone on this. So is this Could this be considered revenge? You could consider the fact that they have something on her, which they do, and they're pursuing it when maybe they didn't have to. That angle, yeah, maybe that is a little vengeful on Trump's part. Sure it is. But he's not making shit up like they did with the value of Mar-a-Lago and the bank loan and 34 felony convictions. That was going after someone. The overkill alone shows that that's going after someone. You were trying to imprison the number one candidate for president of the United States against your candidate. That was your goal. If this has anything to do with vengeance, then you probably should have kept your nose clean and made sure your everything, from your mortgage to your taxes to your housekeeper not being an illegal, all these things, make sure you're squeaky clean before you decide to go after your political enemy. And that's what they did. And look, Michael Bolton. What's his name? Bolton.
John
Bolton. I couldn't get Michael Bolton out of my head. How am I but yeah, him too. You know, classified documents. What are you doing? Well, Trump had classified documents at Mar-a-Lago, and we got to try him on that. And everything. All right. If you didn't do that, I'm sure John Bolton wouldn't be up on charges of having classified documents. So again, vengeance? Yeah. But they're not making it up. You want to fucking throw those stones, you best not live in that glass house, as the saying goes. So, DeNiro. Oh, I saw this black woman in the news. Someone sent me. So again, it's pure video clips, memes. I can only imagine the amount of AI videos this dope is falling for every day. Did you see Trump? He used a fighter plane. He took a fighter jet and bombed feces on the parade people, the protesters. We can't have this. Oh, Bob, that was AI. What? Who's AI? Is that one of his cabinet members? This fucking idiot. You're an imbecile. Go away. He's ruined his legacy, man. Oh, the brilliant Robert De Niro film legacy. From the early days till Rocky and Bullwinkle. Look, there's some lemons in there, obviously. All big celebrities, stars, people in movies, most of them anyway, have the lemons. But his catalog of work had put him in a position where he would go down in history as just an iconic actor in films that people will watch forever. And that made it very difficult to just go, fuck him, I'm not going to watch his movies. But these days, when you see a Casino come on or Goodfellas come on, and you see his name pop up, you just go, oh, that asshole. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to enjoy it. It's right up there in my favorite movies. But just that you have to go like, oh, this fucking douchebag. Kind of terrible that had to happen. So enjoy that legacy of being the fucking idiot. Oh, did you see that Martin Luther King is in wrestling now? I saw that. Martin Luther King is wrestling in the ring for the belt. Unbelievable. Bobby D, we miss you. Oh, jeepers. Oh, here's an Uber driver, a woman. I feel bad for these people. I feel bad for Uber drivers. I tip them very well. I make sure, you speak nicely to them, or don't speak at all. That's also very nice when you're being driven home from the airport. They should really know that. Uber drivers, in the old days, your cab drivers, when you get into the cab from the airport, not driving to the airport, maybe some yapping there, but you're driving home from the airport, you get in and you give that sigh, that, all right. Mr. Kumia, yes, you go to, yes. Shouldn't they know, like, that's it? That you've had enough with talking to people you don't want to talk to? Hours going by, a lot of waiting, a lot of uncomfortable waiting. Maybe you've had some drinks, and now you're coming off of your airplane drinks, and it is a time I can't imagine anyone wants to have a lively chat with your Uber driver. So if you're listening, any Uber driver, just shut up. I like you guys. I take care of you. I want you to be safe out there. There are a lot of people that are violent and crazy and terrible, and they take it out on Uber drivers. But the drive home from the airport, you really got to lay off and shut up. Just shut up and drive. This woman is driving a car full of African-American women, which right then and there is a problem. You just know there's going to be some fuck issue. I don't know what the issue was here, but the car is stopped. The women are getting out. The driver's being very quiet, just letting them get out of the ride. I don't know what transpired before this, but based on previous viewings of black women in Ubers, I can't imagine it's the driver's fault. I can't imagine the driver's insulted all of these black women enough to where they would feel compelled, all of them, to beat on this woman. But that's exactly what does happen. Also, if you notice, one of them reaches up to the dashboard and grabs the driver's phone to steal her cell phone. Another hilarious part, the woman who initiated the physical punching, the beating of the driver, gets more mad at the driver because she broke one of her nails as she was punching her. Yeah, that's the mindset here. So watch and enjoy.
Someone tell me go ahead. Wait, where's my shoe? Wait, hold on, wait. Let me find my shoe. Let me find my shoe. They already Please check the seat. Вы, блядь! Блядь, сволочь!
And then they all got to come in.
Yeah, wrong with you, bitch? What do you mean?
Okay, this one goes up front, rips the phone off her dashboard, and steals her phone.
You really popping my nails up, you slut! What the fuck is wrong with you, ho? Whatever bag she got, that's on me to get my nails done.
Do we have to live like this? Is this, I mean, Uber drivers, these poor bastards just trying to make a few bucks. Uber rakes them over the coals. It's just a thankless job carting people around. I can't fucking imagine. And then there's also a law that says you must pick up people. You can't look at and go, fuck that. Could you imagine the horror in this woman, in her mind, when she pulled up and saw 3 or 4 black women getting into her car, just going, fuck, this ain't going to be good. This is not going to be good. And she was right. It wasn't good. Cab drivers in New York, when there used to be a thing called a taxi cabs that people would hail down, they used to pass right by black people. Or they'd roll the window down and the black guy go, hey, take me up to the Bronx. And the cab driver go, nope, don't go up there. I don't go up to the Bronx. And then they made it a law. You had to pick up people. You could be subject to actual jail time. It's a criminal offense and civil penalties if you don't pick them up. And, you know, you can't imagine the horror, the nightmare of having to pick up people that you know, statistically, it's not a good thing. And Uber, you know, a woman driving Uber, God knows what her situation is, but at least she's fucking trying. At least she's working for a living. And they just have this, you know, somehow they felt disrespected and they have to all beat on her and steal her phone, which is a huge part of her job as an Uber driver. It's fucking disgusting. And it's happening all too much in this country. And I am happy that I am seeing more people speaking out about it. We do get to a position sometimes where you feel you're screaming alone into a hurricane. But more people are coming forward and saying, yeah, this can't keep happening. And black people are on social media saying, you motherfuckers are fucking this all up for us. You are fucking it up. White people are not taking this shit anymore. They're calling it out. They're posting it. They're fighting back. The black guys are like, you are fucking this shit up for us. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you, but I don't know how long the patience is going to hold out. It's already kind of breaking down, and the answer from the black community seems to be only getting worse. Stealing more, assaulting more, murdering more. So, you know, I feel bad for that woman. The only thing that would justify that is if all those women had just gotten back from the airport and they were driving home from the airport. And she started talking. Then, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't do it that way. I wouldn't handle it that way, but I understand the anger. All right, kids, look, I'll be back tomorrow. Hope you had a great Monday. Remember, download my Sunday show if you didn't hear it. It's available on YouTube at 77 WABC Radio on YouTube. That's their channel. Subscribe to it. Don't cost nothing. You get alerts when my stuff pops up there. My own YouTube channel, which has new clips on there every ding-dong day. Compound Media on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And to get news about everything Anthony Cumia, because I post it, it's X, Anthony Cumia on X. Couldn't be easier. And back here, 4:30 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Time. So I'll join you back here then. Until then, have a great evening, everyone. Ribs in all your Deutsches and Sayas to your Naras. So if you enjoyed that clip,
then subscribe to Compound Censored using this promo code.